fragrances. They had fragrances. Look at all these different. This is finery fragrance. I have never seen this before. They do not have this at my Target. So I had never smelled them before. But I'm looking at all the different ones that they have, and they have this stuff called Good Chemistry, and this came in pink balm. If anybody has ever tried this, just let me know what it smells like. Unfortunately, this day I did not try the smells on these. I was looking for the pink puffs. Look at these pink puffs. I think these are so cute. These are the ones that you put your finger on and you can pat under your eye. I love those little things. I'm actually looking for a kabuki brush. This is not a kabuki brush, so I put it back because that is not what was on my list. And you know, every time that you go into Target, you wind up getting a lot of things that you don't need. But I was looking at their lip glosses and their lip I don't think they're lipsticks, I think it's lip stains, but this is a gloss. It's a lifter gloss. Look at that packaging. I love the packaging, and I absolutely love the color on that. I love the pinks, the dark pinks, the earthy pinks. Those are the pinks that I like. Those are what look good on my lips. And the color tattoo. Now this is Maybelline Color Tattoo. I remember Maybelline Color Tattoo at least 10 years ago. Has it been out that long? If I missed out on something, has it been out that long? I do need another one of these. I used to do the waterline or watermark on my eye in white all the time when I actually went into the business world. But I do remember loving all their tattoo stuff. I just did not know that they still made that. I don't know if it's just me, but does everybody like shopping for makeup? I do. I find it so relaxing and just so exciting to look at all the different makeup products they have. I have a thing about the mascara wands. I like a full brush on my mascara. I know it's a weird thing, but I don't like the little tips. I like this one, like the full brush. I like the full brush on the mascara. I grew up in a time of Tammy Faye Baker when you just piled on the mascara. You would just pile it on and pile it on and pile it on. And actually, I like that look. This is the mascara that I'm using right now. And I do like the wand on that. I like to pack it on, but not so much that it looks gloppy. I like Tammy Faye, but not so much that it looks like that. I like a thick black eyelash. I do. I have always wanted to try this eraser under my eyes because I do tend to have a lot of dark circles under my eyes. I am on the anemic side, so it does do that. I have tried this myself just wearing CoverGirl, but look at all these little lip oils that they have. These lip oils, look at that. That is so pretty. That is raspberry peach. That is such a pretty lip oil. I love that. $9. I don't think that's too pricey. I don't think that's too pricey. I just saw some Kisu. I think it's called Kisu, and I think they're $25. But all the time you will get me on a Hello Kitty. Look at the Hello Kitty Pixie. I love Hello Kitty, and I don't care what it is. If it's got Hello Kitty on it, you absolutely got my attention. Now this is Pixie by Petra on the Glow Bronze. That, I'm going to have to just make the splurge and buy some of this stuff and see how it works on my skin. It has been so long since I actually wore makeup on the regular, and I'm beginning to like it. But I'm wanting a fresh look. I don't want that heavy look anymore. I want a fresh look, and I think you can see my freckles a lot of times when I wear makeup. That's why I don't apply it too heavy, but I do an 80s application. Now look at this lavender. I absolutely love that lavender purple look. I love that lavender purple look. And then I went over to this, and I found they have a purple mascara. That is mascara. That is ColourPop. It is a purple mascara. Can you imagine wearing that eyeliner and the purple mascara? That would be amazing. I absolutely love the color purple. I love lavenders, but I like purple. I mean dark purple. These are greens. I love wearing green eyeshadow. Blue eyeshadow does not tend to look good on me because I think it's because of my coloring. The blue doesn't tend to look good. I look more good in the plums and the purples and the mauvey colors. Those are the colors that look good on me. I think that's what I think anyway. That's what I've worn basically my whole life, except in the 80s. I did wear blue. A lot of people wore blue and they didn't like it. Now this is Morphe Hide and Peak Concealer. Now I do wear a lot of concealer. Like if I have blemishes or under my eyes, I do wear the concealer for that. I do. I'm sitting here and looking at this Honest, and I think this is the Honest products, and it's by that actress Jessica Alba. I think I've never tried Honest. I've seen it all the time, and there's so many different Honest products out there, but I've never tried any of them. In fact, I'm looking at the e.l.f. stuff right now because there's so much. There's a plethora of makeup out there. In the 80s, when I was growing up, we didn't have all of these choices. There is that e.l.f. primer. I'm kind of confused about the e.l.f. primer because I heard it's really sticky. Now, when you do the e.l.f. primer and you put everything else, does it feel sticky? I just want to know if it feels sticky because I don't like sticky stuff. But look at this brow stuff. No, I'm not a big one into doing my brows. I went to Ulta last week and got my brows done by Benefit. I did. She was so nice and super nice, and she's actually a viewer of this channel that did my brows, so I am so happy that she did a great job. And I will be going back. I definitely will be going back. But I am not into wearing big lashes. I've tried. It's not me. So don't be afraid to not do something because it's not you. There's a lot of things I don't do this is Blur. It's Bear With Me Blur. I'm sure that's a foundation too. I would like to have all of this stuff and just try it. You know, like buy something and try it and see if it works for me. I would like to do a video like that, like a get ready with me with the new products, so I can see what they're like. That would be a great idea. I would love that idea. Looking at makeup bags, as I always do, I have like 100 makeup bags. I don't need another makeup bag, but that was pink, so I had to look at it because it was pink. Now this is, I think it's called Revolution. Revolution. I've never heard of them before, but look at that. That reminds me of an Easter egg color. The Easter egg dyes that you put on, that's what it reminded me of. Now these are bronzing drops and glow drops. Do you put them on together or do you just wear one? Again, I have to do my research, and this is what I say. I go into a store, I look, I make notes, I do research on it, and then I buy the product, because I don't see the sense in buying something if I don't know what it's going to do, or if I don't know how it's supposed to be used. So I'll do the research a little bit before, except when it comes to Beetlejuice packaging that I absolutely have to have. This is Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice. See the movie in movies September 6th, but I'm going September 5th to see it. But it has the sandworm swirl lip gloss. Look at that. I loved the colors of these. Look at all the pretty colors of these. And of course, I had to get one or two or three, but you have to get this one because this is the Beetlejuice colors. That is the Beetlejuice colors. Now they did have the clear gloss. I love that clear butter gloss. I love the clear. And I think that's clear also. I can't imagine it's black. It's just probably in a black bottle. But look at all of these. This is the Pinstripe Duo Liner. Beetlejuice Pinstripe Duo Liner. They had so many of them. Look at this. I love the colors, love the colors, love the colors. I'm not good with a liquid liner. I'm not. It would have to dry for at least 5 minutes for me to use a liquid liner, but because of the packaging, I'm a sucker for the packaging. You know, I'm going to buy all of this. I'm just going to buy all of it, and I'm going to wear it when I go to see Beetlejuice, and I'm going to be excited and happy about it. And it's about the little joys in life that you can have. I don't ever spend a lot of money on myself, but for this instant, because I remember where I was and who I saw the original Beetlejuice with, and is just, it does not feel clean. Well, at least my face does not feel clean, and I can see like makeup residue even after I washed my face with soap. I can see the makeup residue if I don't use a makeup remover before I wash my face. I know it's kind of a weird thing, and it didn't used to bother me, but like I said, I think the older that you get, and my skin has become more and more dry, I think I need a moisturizing face makeup remover before I actually wash my face. Now look at these chill babies. I love these little things. You put them in the freezer and then you can roll them all over your face. Oh my god, I have such puffy eyes in the morning. I love massaging my face with those. I really do. It really makes a difference. I used to put tea bags on my eyes to get the puffiness to go down. I did. I loved doing that, but I love putting the cold rollers on them too. I just love putting the cold rollers and the crystal wand. Just to roll that over your face makes you feel so much better. I don't know why it does. I haven't looked into why it does, but it does. It does. The Future Youth Time Shift Facial Mask. A Future Youth Time Shift. Does that make me 10 years younger? That would be awesome if it did. A stress rehab coconut and caffeine facial mask. That sounds wonderful. I don't like coconut and I don't drink coffee, but to put that in a face mask, absolutely. And then we have the super green detox kale and charcoal. Anything that'll detox my face and make it feel fresh and clean, I'm absolutely all about. And I do like Pacifica. I do like Pacifica. One of my friends, Bridget, hi Bridget, got me some Pacifica face wash. It's all gone now, but I do like it. Now these are the under eye and smile line. Now I have a lot of smile lines. I've noticed as I've gotten older, I have lots of smile lines, and I'm not embarrassed at all about them. I love and I embrace my smile lines. I embrace my face. I don't ever see myself getting Botox or facial work done. I like my face the way it is. But if I can use something to make it brighter and healthier and shiny, I like having a shiny face. To me, having a shiny, squeaky clean face is amazing. I do just love to come into Target and just browse. This is called Being Free. I didn't know what it was. I guess it's a roll-on cologne, maybe a roll-on perfume. But it smelled really nice. It smelled really good. And if I did not come into Target to film, to relax, I would never know any of this stuff ever existed. And that's why I think since I've been doing these shop with me videos, I am more aware of the products that are out there and my need for some of the products, not for everything. I don't need everything, but there are some products that would definitely benefit me and make me feel better and look better. Definitely so. That's why I take my time and I go through different products, things that I haven't seen or things that I had totally forgotten about. Now the one other reason that I came to Target was I heard that they were putting their Halloween stuff out. This is all that they had out so far, and I will tell you, spoiler alert, I was not happy. I was not happy with the theme that Halloween is going into. I think for some reason someone put out there in their mind that in the 70s it was a pastel Halloween. In the 70s, we never had a pastel Halloween. Our Halloweens were scary and spooky and plastic costumes, and we wore our coats over our costumes, but nothing was ever pastel. And I asked about a pastel Halloween. I don't mind a lighter color Halloween, like, like the whites and the peaches and the pumpkins. I don't mind that. It's the bright pinks that bother me about this Halloween decoration stuff. But anyway, I'm going through and seeing what they have out there. Now, I did like the pumpkin. Because it's orange. You can't go wrong with orange. They had buffalo plaid too. They had the white, they had the peaches, and then we come to the pink squid ghost. I think that's a pink squid ghost. But they did have a white one. So okay, we're on track with the white squid ghost. And it was squishy. It was a squishy ghost. But the pink, please don't do pink for Halloween anymore. I honestly, the pink for the Halloween is getting to me. But look at the bat. Now the bat does not look scary. The bat looks like he's been to a disco party all night. That's what that bat looks like to me. But I do love the orange. I love the pumpkins. I love this the scary happy pumpkin face. That okay, I can get into that. And the spiders, look at the big spiders, the big fluffy spiders with all their legs. And the little pillow with the haunted house. That is a cute little haunted house. I do like that. And I tried to set it up. So you could look at it, but it didn't want to. But they had dog toys. And they had, I think these were cat and dog. This was for the cat. You could put the wings on the cat. My cats would never sit still for me putting anything on them. They don't even like colors on them. No, they try to take the color off as soon as I put it on. But these are little costumes for dogs and cats. And little toys. Look at the little black toy. I think it was for a dog, but I'm pretty sure my cats would play with that too. But they do have they have pet stuff for Halloween. I love that they have pet stuff for Halloween. That is so cute. And they had the little Beetlejuices. Look at the little Beetlejuice and Lydia. Beetlejuice and Lydia. That is so cute. I love that. That I wouldn't use as a dog toy. I put that in my room. Now here we come to the black Halloween stuff. Now. Okay, anything black is going to go for Halloween. But I think you have something. You have to decorate this somehow. It was just a metal tree, I think. I think it was a metal tree. And maybe you could hang something on it or put something around. Now that was cute to put on a desk because I could see the bat hanging out, and that was cute to put on a desk. But they have all the pumpkins, and they have the different color greens and whites, and they have the black tree. I'm going to get a Halloween tree and decorate it this year. I am. I'm so excited about it. I'm so excited. Now this was a cute little wreath. I mean, it's simple. Now this is something that reminds me of the 70s, that little simple thing. These things remind me of the 70s. I can see a skull with mushrooms growing out of it in the 70s. That I can see. Okay, we'll go. Okay, you know what Halloween was like in the 70s? If you've ever seen Alice Cooper. Alice Cooper was Halloween in the 70s. That was the theme of Halloween in the 70s. Just go watch a vintage Alice Cooper concert and you'll see that is what Halloween in the 70s was. Very, very, very weird. But I love Alice Cooper. That's probably why, because I was a kid in the 70s and I saw Alice Cooper and he reminds me of Halloween. Now I know Alice Cooper lives in Illinois, I do believe. If Alice Cooper is watching this, leave me a comment. Alice Cooper, if you're watching this right now, leave me a comment. Because I really think you're cool. signs, just these little metal signs for Halloween. It said Happy Halloween. It didn't light up or anything. It was just a hanging sign for Halloween. Just a hanging sign for Halloween that said boo. It said boo. It said boo. It said boo. Now I'm all over the silver and gold for Halloween. I do like silver and gold for Halloween. That is acceptable for me. Anyway, I like that for Halloween. But look at all these little guys. Look at all these little guys we have. We have skeletons and we have mummies. Skeletons and mummies. Now these are things that you can just set all over your house, or you can put them together. It would be a nice little set to put together because they have a Dracula. Look at the Dracula, and they have a witch. Now I like this. Like I said, this is a simplicity thing that is what 70s Halloween was. It was simple. Oh, that guy broke. I put him down and I got the other one up, but the other one was broken. He broke. His legs fell off. But that's what a 70s Halloween was. It was very simple. Very simple. It was a time before the movie Halloween came out. The movie Halloween came out, I do believe, in 78, and kind of changed the theme. You know, for Halloween, it was about scary things and all that slasher stuff. Oh my gosh, actually, if you go, I know there's no Blockbusters there, but if you go to eBay, there are lists for vintage horror films, like from the 70s and early 80s. Absolutely amazing B-films. Just gotta watch them. But here I am playing with all the lighted pumpkins. I love the lighted pumpkins. Now this to me reminds me of the 70s. I remember we had blow molds all the time for the 70s, and they did light up. They would have a little light bulb that you would put in the back of them, and they would light up that way. Now, I love this wreath. I love the colors. It is orange and black. That is the colors for Halloween, orange and black. Now, I think, let's see what the day I'm doing this video, I do believe it is, I want to say August 28th is the day I did this video. Today is today's September 3rd, so I did this last week. They probably have more. They have probably more Halloween stuff now. This is a little dancing pumpkin guy. Just a little dancing pumpkin guy. I have a dancing bat that I got years ago that sings that CCR song, Bad Moon Rising. And this is a little TV with little pumpkin and skeleton guys doing jazzercise. They might both be skeletons, but they're doing a little jazzercise thing. But they have all these little decorations here that you could put up. Oh my gosh! Now a neon green skeleton. Okay, I will give you neon green for 70s because that I do remember seeing that color. I do remember seeing the neon. This phone was awesome. This phone kept making different sayings and phrases. I loved it, that phone. It was so awesome. Now this is the part in the video where I'm reminded I'm still a child. There is a mom and her little boy in this aisle, and the little boy is playing with everything and pressing all the buttons, and he's watching me do it also. So I'm reminded I am still a child. I am so still a child when it comes to Halloween and Christmas and all the fun times. I'm still a child because we're both pressing all the buttons and seeing how everything works, and we're just in awe. He is telling his mother he loves everything, and can he come to the store again tomorrow? It was so cute. It was so cute. He was in awe. I think he was probably about 2. He looks like he's about 2 or 3 maybe. And he was just loving all of that. And I'm pressing all the buttons with him. He's pressing the buttons on the different ones. We're watching each other press the buttons. all these things for Halloween and for Christmas and Valentine's Day and all these holidays. She was so involved, and it just brings back such great memories for me. And to see a mother and a little child doing that, it brings it that it's going to keep going, and I love that idea. Now, I'm not big into skeletons, never have been. They had this little white bride thing, and her eyes lit up, and she was saying stuff. You couldn't understand what she was saying, of course. But all these little things you could hang up, you could hang them outside, you could hang them on her door. The witch said something, and her eyes lit up. And I think the big thing again this year is aliens. They're doing aliens too. They had an alien hanging up there. But you can put skeletons wherever you want. Like I said, I'm not big into skeletons. But, oh, they had a ghost too. I think that's an alien ghost. Like, look at the eyes. It looks like an alien ghost. I was trying to look for Snoopy stuff. Snoopy reminds me of the 70s too, the Great Pumpkin. But I found this cat. Look at this cat. It reminds me of Salem from Sabrina the Teenage Witch. I love that, but yes. And they had these little pumpkin decorations. Like I said, I'm not big on pink, and I'm going to keep saying that. So manufacturers listen, and they know that no pink for Halloween. Now, I think this was a one-size-fits-all costume. Could you imagine going as a big cat pumpkin? A big cat pumpkin for Halloween. That would be so cool. I remember my mother made all of my Halloween costumes. My mother made all of my son's Halloween costumes, although he stopped going trick-or-treating when he was 7. When somebody was on the porch and they were dressed up, and as soon as the kids went up to the door, they ran after him. So after that, he just stopped, absolutely stopped doing Halloween. But right across from the Halloween stuff, they had the Airwicks and the Febrezes and stuff, and I wanted to see what kind they had for the fall. They have the apple cinnamon. I do love all of these, and I will put them in every room of the house, so the whole house smells like this right now. My favorite is the Febreze bamboo, so I'm looking for something different. This one was the Airwick. It was the deep blue sea. I can imagine that would smell good also. But they had all kinds of different ones. This was sweet vanilla and shea butter. I would think that would kind of be a light scent for my house. I like the stronger scent. A white sage and mahogany would smell excellent, because especially if you have cats or dogs in your house, you know you're gonna have that pet smell. So you want something that is heavier than the pet smell, but still not overbearing, where it's not comfortable for you to smell in your house. My favorite are the Febreze plugins. I do like the Febreze plugins because I think they have a stronger smell. And right now, what I put in the house is the bamboo. Let's see what this is. Lavender and vanilla bean. This one I have not tried, but I do. I love the bamboo. This is the one right here that I use, is the bamboo. It has a clean, fresh smell. It smells wonderful throughout the house. It does. I was also, like I said, looking for something new. This is the Hanoki Ginger Water Lily. I don't think I've ever seen that one before. And then they also had a variety bag. Yes, this is the variety bag. If you wanted to try something different, they have a variety bag. Now they're on the pricier side. Of course they are. Now this is the spray thing that it sprays like every couple minutes or hours. Oh, and then they had the Harvest pumpkin spice. I love smelling like pumpkin spice in the house. I like the apple more than that. The apple and cinnamon spice in the house, that actually reminds me of Christmas, but it also reminds me of the fall time. Now, I've tried the Glade and stuff. And again, I'm still in the same aisle with the little boy. A little Stranger Things cup that they put out, and a wine holder. You could put your wine in that. Look at that. I think the wine's supposed to be upside down, but look at that. I love the little hands on that. And there's a little boy, and there's his mom. She was trying to stay out of my way, and I said, absolutely not. You're not in my way. You just go and do whatever it is you want to do, because he was so excited. But there was a candle, and it lit up. Look at that. It lit up. I like that. And a little jar that said trick or treat, trick or treat. You could put your treats in there, or you could put the dog's treats in there, or kitty cat treats in there. But they did have a Ouija board, a serving tray, little Ouija board serving tray. Now, I thought that was cute. I just can't imagine what I would put on that. Probably if you're serving cookies or snacks or having a party or something, you could use that. But they did have these little cups. Look at the Beetlejuice cup. They have a Beetlejuice cup. They have lots of Beetlejuice stuff. Just not at the same store. They have Beetlejuice stuff everywhere. I love these door hangings. I do believe they were only $3. They were only $3. Yes, look at that. $3. You could get the witch or the pumpkin man for $3. I thought those were nice. Now, you know, I collect vintage, but they didn't have any vintage. But look at these. I love that. Again, with the 70s thing, and I can get into those 70s colors. I still have a problem with the pink. I'm just going to keep saying that. I love pink. Pink is my favorite color, but not for Halloween. But look at these baskets. I loved these baskets. Look at these baskets. They weren't, I think they were $5. They were big, big baskets that you could put your treats in by the door. I do have a cauldron that I use to put my treats in by the door. But we don't get a lot of trick-or-treaters. I think last year, we got 7, maybe 7 or 8 trick-or-treaters. I like to make a little gift package of candy and treats for them, because we don't get a whole lot. But can you imagine putting these in a little treat bag? They're little pencil toppers. I thought those were adorable. They have so many things that you can just put in a little gift basket, and I do make. I just put candy and erasers in ours, but ours have. If you came by our house, you'd be surprised at how much stuff that you get, because I love Halloween. We just don't get as many trick-or-treaters as I'd like. I remember when I was a kid, there was like hundreds of kids out trick-or-treating. Do people just not take their kids out trick-or-treating anymore? And I also remember that trick-or-treating was always on Halloween. It was always on Halloween, and it was always like right after school. Right after school, you would be so excited to get into your costume and go trick-or-treating door to door. And we were actually talking about it the other day. You know how your parents always tell you, don't talk to strangers, don't accept candy from strangers, don't go to strangers' houses. That's what we do on Halloween. That's what we do on Halloween, but it's Halloween, so it's acceptable. It just blows my mind that that's what I think about now. I didn't think about that when I was a kid. I didn't think about that, you know, when my son was younger, but I'm thinking about it now. We actually go to strangers' houses to ask for candy. But it's Halloween, so that's what you do for Halloween. And I don't know if every country has Halloween. Does every country have a form of Halloween, or do they do something to Halloween? I don't know. These are things that make me think, and these are things that I think about when I'm doing these videos. I just do. Now, I said they weren't finished setting out all their stuff, but I did see a lot of food. These are scary cakes with the screamy filling, scary cakes. And then the Oreos. Oh no, they have the Milano pumpkin spice, a limited edition, the Milano. And then we go to the Oreos. These are the pumpkin spice flavored Oreos. I have never tried those. Now the Boo Oreos, I've had those, and they're just regular Oreos with, they've dyed the filling orange. Those are just regular Oreos, but I've never tried the pumpkin spice Oreos. I might have to try those. Now, those were vampire bites. I think those were Pop-Tarts. But they still have all this stuff they need to fill in. They have goldfish for Halloween. Goldfish, goldfish, goldfish Halloween. Now, I do go into the candy, and a lot of people have asked me to just do a video where I'm tapping or crinkling on bags, and I definitely would, but it seems like every store I go into plays music, and this one was playing music, so I can't use the music because of copyright laws, so I'm doing the voiceover. But yes, the bag crinkling I would definitely do if the music was not playing. But they had so much candy. Look at all this candy. What is your favorite Halloween candy? What is your favorite Halloween candy? Did you have a favorite growing up? Did you like to get the Snickers? Did you like the Reese's? Did you like the Kit Kats? I loved the Milk Duds. Oh my god, I loved getting the mini Milk Duds. I still love them, but my teeth don't love them, but I still love them. Skittles were not on my radar at all. I wanted the Milk Duds. I wanted the Reese's and the Snickers. Those were the good things. You would have people that would give you their little Mary Janes, popcorn balls. They would give you popcorn balls. I had people give me pennies. I remember getting pennies and toothbrushes and all kinds of things that kids do not want. Kids do not want when they go trick-or-treating. Although if enough people gave me pennies, I'd be okay with that. If everybody gave me pennies going trick-or-treating, I think I'd be okay with that. But you also had those houses that gave you full-size stuff. Oh, I just have to stop and talk about these fruities. They're like Tootsie Rolls, but they're fruities. They have fruit in them. Not chocolate. They had fruit in them. They're like Tootsie Rolls with fruit. I never seen those before. But you had those houses that would give you the full-size candy bars. And you had those houses that would just give you a handful children's books. Please expose your children to books as early as possible. I remember my mom would read to me all the time, and I knew all my colors and my numbers, and I knew how to read before I went to kindergarten. I could read a book before kindergarten because my mother was always exposing me to books, always reading to me, always having me sound everything out. And also, I will say that Sesame Street was a big help. Sesame Street, Mr. Rogers, the Electric Company, all of those were great helps in educating a child. They were, but I remember I was able to read before I went to kindergarten, and the teacher was impressed. She was very impressed. I knew all my numbers, my colors, my letters, everything before I went to kindergarten. And I think that's why I love books so much. Now this is the bubbly, beautiful kitty corn. It says kitty corn, right? Not unicorn, kitty corn. Because she's half kitty and half unicorn and half mermaid. So she's got to have mermaid in there somewhere, but she's the bubbly kitty corn. That is a cute book. That is a cute book. Now, how to catch a unicorn. I think we all want to know how to catch a unicorn. I know I want to know how to catch a unicorn. I've already caught a couple of garden gnomes. I have them in my backyard. I know how to catch garden gnomes. I really do. Now, did you know that dragons love tacos? I did not know that until I saw this book, but obviously dragons love tacos. They do. I do love coming to the toy section, and I was actually looking for the Halloween Barbie. I used to have a collection of Halloween Barbies, and they were in a storage shed, and they got stolen. I had every Halloween Barbie, and they all got stolen, so I need to replace them. This was years ago, though. I haven't had them for years. But I think I'm going to go on a Monster High kick. Look at these Monster High dolls. I love these girls. They are so pretty. I think they're $24.99 for the Monster High dolls. I might just start collecting Monster High dolls. I know I probably can't afford the older ones, but I'll start collecting the newer ones. They are just so cool looking. Look at that. Look how many Monster High dolls they have. And some of them were on sale for $14.99, just some of them. But this one, I love this one. A lot of them. See the sale sign, $14.99. Some of them were $14.99, but most of them were $24.99. And I think they come with their own cases too. Look at this. I love that. Absolutely love that. I love Barbie dolls and Monster High dolls. I remember when the Monster High dolls first came out, I was going to buy them, but then at that time I didn't have, money to buy them. But yes, I want Monster High dolls now. I think I'm at a time in my life where collecting Monster High dolls makes sense. You think so? I think so. I think collecting Monster High dolls right now would be cool. I would love to share my Monster High dolls with you. If I buy a new Monster High doll and I show it with you, would you watch? I would love to do that. And look at the cases that they come with. Look at these cases you can buy for them. Look at these cases. I love that. And they have these little, let's see, this is a Monster High neon frights. That is so cute. I need all this Monster High stuff. I think that is going to be my new collecting phase, because right now I'm in the process of selling some of my vintage magazines, and I think I can replace them with Monster High dolls. I don't know, is that a good idea? Should I start collecting Monster High dolls? I'm trying to figure this out in my head. They are so adorable, and I would love looking at them. But I would also need a place in my house to display So this, looking at Barbies, she had such a direct effect on my life. I know it's weird to say, but I loved the Barbie movie. It made so much sense to me that Barbie impacted my life so much because she was my one plaything that I had. So we're going down this aisle now, and I don't know, I've just started the mini thing. Look at these little balls. They have mermaids in them. The LOL surprise mermaids. I guess you open these and they have little mystery things in them. Yeah, those are the mermaid bodies, I guess, and then you can get little things to go with them. And these are the mini brands. I absolutely love the mini brands. I think last year I got about 20 balls of the mini things somebody gave to me. They just gave them to me, and I opened them, and I loved opening them. There were little mayonnaise and little coffees and all these little things. I still have them around the house somewhere. I should get them out and just have a mini show and tell. I just love looking at them. I just love getting them out and looking at them. But look at all these different dolls that they have out. The history of toys and the history of what children love to play with has changed so much since I've been alive. I love the littlest pet shop kids toys, pets, the littlest pet store, pet shop. Oh, I'm getting flustered now. Okay, let's just look at the mini brands. I love looking at all the mini brands. That's a little owl right there. But this is retro mini brands. They're retro mini brands. I would love to open those and see what's inside of a mini retro brand. That would be kind of cool. I wonder what would be in a retro. I'm probably considered retro, so I wouldn't think they were retro. These are mini brand creates. I think you could create your own little house with those. And this is a gross moss. Gross moss. It looks like a dinosaur head to me. I wonder what is inside the dino head. I'm confused now. There's so much here. So much to look at, so much to take in. They had look at that, the mini verse, make it mini food. That is amazing. Look at that. I love that. I would sit and play with that for hours. I would just sit and play with that for hours. They have a mini verse. Oh my gosh, mini verse Netflix, mini brands Netflix. They have your little Netflix shows in a mini version. That is so cool, and they only had one of those left. Okay, now guys, I think at this point I've already paid for my stuff, and then I saw these little socks. And I was like, oh my god, these are so cute. Why didn't I get some socks? But I love all the little Halloween. Look at the little Halloween kitty. I love that too. So yeah, I'm back in the store, and I'm walking through the store because I've already paid for my stuff. But I was walking back to the store because I had forgotten to go to the Dollar Tree section. I don't know if they call it a Dollar Tree section anymore because everything's like $2, $3, $5, whatever. But I had forgotten to go to that section, so I wanted, and it was clear across the other side of the store. So I'm walking to the other side of the store to go to the dollar section to see what they have. But look at Target. I just love walking through Target. And looking at all the different stuff that they have. They still have the bathing suits out. Pretty soon. They're gonna have sweaters. And as soon as I said that, I saw sweaters. I love a big chunky sweater. Look at that. see the mushroom pillows on the bottom, but I'm looking for Halloween stuff. So I see a little bit of Halloween stuff over it, just a little bit. There's not a lot. There's a ghost, and then they have a candy corn. They have a candy corn, a ghost, and a candy corn, and I think they lit up. I think they lit up on the bottom. And then they had the little bat. The little bat was so cute. No, maybe they don't light up on the bottom. Maybe they're just like that. But they had the little doggies dressed up for Halloween. Look at the little doggy ghost and his little pumpkin bag. That is so cute. They had the little doggies. Look at all the different Halloween stuff they have. This is something that's cute. This is only $5. It's a little wreath with a little ghost on it. That is cute. If you live in an apartment or something and you just need a little something. Now I'm not quite sure what these were. That is a little fire and you're roasting marshmallows on it. Is that a little fire that you're roasting marshmallows on it? I'm not quite sure. But this one had very cute. You're very cute on it. And then the other one I just loved so much because I love Bigfoot. Squatch. Squad. I'm on the Squatch. Squad. I do. I love Bigfoot. I love watching all the different things they have about Bigfoot out. Now again, they didn't have a lot of stuff, but they had the little candy bowl with the hands. And on the other side, I didn't pick it up. They had the little witch's hat that I think you could put chips in or candy. They had the little cauldrons and the little test tube thingies that you could cook stuff in. They had a lot of kitschy stuff. And that was a little cup, and that they had the pumpkins, the different colored pumpkins, and they're cute, but I don't know what I would do with them. I'm trying in my head to imagine a craft with me. Something I know there's crafty people out there that are knowing, that are like, I have to have all this stuff because I can craft with it, I can make decorations with it, I can do all this stuff with it. That's not me. So I'm just looking around to see if there's anything possibly. Oh, look at that little kitty, so cute. I love the little kids. They literally have these little head pillows. I could see putting those everywhere in the house, just getting a whole bunch of them and just putting them everywhere. And they have the little ghost dog pillows. I like the little ghost dog pillows. And they have, I think this is, oh, they had a kitty cat. Okay, I could get the kitty cat and the witch's hat and the ghost pillow and put them everywhere. They only had one of the candy corn guys. And look at all the turkeys that they have because Thanksgiving is coming up soon. They have the Thanksgiving ones also. But this is pretty much all they had in the dollar spot. I thought they would have a lot more. I think I remember they having a lot more. And now either there's two possibilities. Either I'm too early or I'm too late. One of the two. But I just want to say thank you. If you like this video, please click like, please subscribe, please hit the notification bell, and leave me a comment. I read all of my comments. I thank you so much for being here. I hope you have a wonderful day, an amazing life, and come back for more. I'm here almost every